Hey guys, Tyrup here, bringing you a 2v2 today. We are on Eindhoven country. Playing today, spawning in the north, we've got the Magicien with US forces. Heavy Cavalry locked in immediately. SpongeCOH SquareTanks, good name there. With Soviets going for advanced warfare. On the south, we've got Unbalanced BS with OKW, and he's gone for Elite Armored, and Davidlustus with OKW also Breakthrough. In terms of rankings, we have random teams on both sides. This one from back in May. Current ranks, SpongeCOH is 100. The Magician, now changed his name to Valstraka, is 127. Davidlustus 200. And Unbalanced 90. It's a bit of a rankings edge here for the allies. Yes, we're tier 1 start from SpongeCOH, but going for a conscript as well. Never found that build particularly good. Try to mix some conscript penals. Like in theory it sounds like it should be good, going for some merge action, but in practice it just never really worked out. It's time and strength and firepower. So allies having trouble racking up their fuel, but Sternpies are eventually going to lose this fight. Ooh, that's a mistake running back there. Should have run into point blank. He's going to look for the wipe on the Sternpie. I don't think he's got enough firepower for that. If he stayed point blank on this, he would have been able to force this away before the reinforcements arrived. He made that fight a bit easier. Slow engagement over there. Here comes a third squad now, and this is not a very good range for the riflemen to be fighting at. It looks like the Fusilier is not in the best cover. Maybe we should switch to the squad that's out of cover as well, because I imagine there are probably two models-ish in cover there. Okay, there we go, catching that squad. Doesn't look like they've got cover from that angle. Yeah, still outnumbered. So yeah, 2-2-1 from Unbalanced, getting that at a really fast timing. Picked up a second combat engineer as well. Oh! I missed a squad going down here.
Enemy forces are neutralizing a sector.
Just looks like they died. Running into point blank against the Sternpie is not the way you want to be using your penals there. I have to pop some PTRSs to fight this off, or you could also go for a late M3.
Comrades, we have now installed a field hospital at headquarters.
The captain out for Le Magician. Could even combine them. Late M3 with a penal inside PTRS. Generally a bit overkill, but actually that's a fast 2-3 upgrade thereafter as well for Unbalanced. Doesn't have much infantry, but yeah, got that fast 2-3, so yeah, would require a PTRS inside the M3 to take it down now. No, the allies don't have enough munitions for that even. Muni control, a bit rough. So is their fuel right now. 3 doing donuts. Gotta be careful when doing this though. Like, I think you can have a good enough read on your opponent that they couldn't have a PTRS upgraded. And if they pop the PTRS there, sticky satchel you immediately. You're just gonna lose your 2-2-3. So gotta be wary about those upgrade pops. Not a move I'd be doing with my 2-2-3. I won't take the risk. Machine gun action here. He's going to come through the gap. Looks like he has merged a few models in there, maybe 3 conscript models into the penals so far. So that's good. Squeeze around here, but gets suppressed. And with the reinforcements arriving, this move is not going to work. T-gun next for Le Magician.
AT-gun ready.
And then a half-track after that.
All sectors.
So far, pretty much every move SpongeCOH has tried has not really worked out. Still doesn't have an answer to the 223 either. Luckily, it's mainly on his teammate's side of the map to this point. Did see him spend some munis somewhere though. It looks like it was on double flamers. Which, you know, generally you want to leave one of these guys open to go for a sweeper. He's going to power build tier 3. 2 engineers. But the amount of fuel he has, can't really do anything. You know, he doesn't have munitions to upgrade a quad. So he's in a very awkward position there. BPSH conscripts, okay. Goes into hit the dirt mode. Allows him to win. The Sturm officer now for David. And yeah, they've really been boxing the allies off this fuel. But with the arrival of the anti-air half-track, that should help things out a lot. David now going for a Raketin. Yeah, full retreat, immediate. Comes into the retreat path a little bit with these two squads, maybe hoping that they tried to hold the line. If you get a squad wipe on retreat, it's not going to happen though. So he's going to try and sneak up for an anti-tank raid. It's going to come off as well. Nope, cancelled it. Was that a Riga grenade? I thought there was an anti-tank grenade, but I guess I was looking at the wrong thing. Sandbags have been cleared off up here. Getting a mine down.
Ready to execute.
A tiny building. Okay. Not too far off a T-70 finally. Oh, there's the mine down. Sneaks around the side of it though. Okay, coming down the road, going to get a flank on the machine gun. Outnumbered there, 3 on 1. PPSH down here, but there's a shoe mine, could be bad. Concussive grenade in. Stuns him, and then runs into the mine. Oh boy. There's a half-track now. But where's the Raketin? Uh-oh, and he's slow to react. I think he had basically no chance of escaping, given that positioning, honestly, even if he was lightning fast on the reaction times. I had to rely on a Raketin miss, which is kind of unlikely at that range. Decent amount inside max range. I'd even be guaranteed to hit there. Not sure what the mid-range accuracy is on the Raketin. Machine gun lining up on the retreat here as well. Getting some tank traps up is a decent idea. Got some bars now for Le Magicien. Should help out quite a lot. To dodge out of the heavy cover though. And this is a bit of a late retreat from the rear echelon. Could go down here if the Axis switch their focus fire across. They're shooting at the rifleman at the moment though. Yeah, okay, rear echelon going to get away. Bit of a move coming down the road. Okay, he's finally got a PTRS on the penal. Like the 223 is cowering. Try bait into this machine gun. And that works out well. Got the flak base there covering the cutoff as well. So the PTRS gets suppressed. Who can Concussive in again? Continues to run into the machine gun with all of these units, by the way. Trying to get around the side. Hoorah, popped. Oh, just got suppressed on the way through, but was eventually forced to retreat, but at what cost? So many manpower losses. Doesn't even accomplish anything down here. No territory decaps. Quick look at the KD now. Ooh, that is a painful KD for both of the allies. Really bad. Push back onto the side, but getting suppressed. Went for a side tick to Lieutenant. That's a strange call. Maybe he's going to go for a 50 cal next. Looks like they spent some time in the center of the axis and killed off the tank traps. Oh, the captain went down? Oh no. Steal away that bar as well. Doesn't pick it up. He's going to get it with the Fusiliers. I don't know. I think I'll probably just pick it up with the Sternpires. I think the recon package is so good. On the Fusiliers, I probably want that. 6-man, the extra sight. Counts for a lot. I don't think you can upgrade it after you've picked up one weapon, right? Again, a creative angle from the Magician coming in from the side. Trying to avoid running head on into the machine gun, and it looks like it does force an early retreat. David probably didn't have to retreat quite so aggressively there, but it's alright. Wow, again, a very early retreat. I think they had the potential to win that fight. Because this rifle squad was down here. If the second rifle joined, there would have been an easy win, but... He's out of position. Looks like another attack from SpongeCOH, and it's not worked out at all. And for that somewhat early... Oh, wow, he didn't dodge that at all? Okay. For that relatively early tier 3, but didn't get anything from it. Could have been a decent timing T70, which would have worked very well. Maybe could have avoided upgrading PTRSs on the penals. Oh, great satchel in there. I'll try to steal that one away. If he gets away with this, that'll be good, but there's a lot of firepower here in the retreat path. Gonna be a tough one. Yeah, it's not gonna get it. It was a decent attempt, but yeah, just so much firepower there. But yeah, this T70 would have been very good against the double overs as well, and all the machine guns. So I feel like that was a mistake from SpongeCOH not to build the T70. Would have helped them out a tremendous amount this game. And look at that. We have fast Panzer IV from Unbalanced. Putting this down into fuel boosting mode now. It's looking pretty good for the Axis right now, but the Magician has managed to push back on this side a decent amount. Did indeed go for the 50 cal, maybe stalling straight for the Pershing. It looks that way, otherwise... Oh wow, one Shrek, one bar, okay. Good cut-off play there by the conscripts. And dodge the grenade as well. Yeah, radio intercept, here's that. We've got a Panther from David. I think personally I probably would have gone for a Panzer IV. There's nothing for the Panther to shoot at currently in terms of vehicles. And he's got decent infantry fighting force, but not overwhelming numbers. There's one PTRS on the ground there. Okay, he's upgrading PTRSs. It's upgrading it on the low vet squad at least, so that's good. And he's rebuilding penals as well. Bounce then a miss. Bad start there for the AT gun. Panzer IV also having a really bad go though. missing all its shots. Decent bit of fed to the M1 there. Gotta be happy about that. Got a flank coming through on the machine gun though. Late to react.
A capture point is under attack.
It's gonna go down. Maybe the captain will be able to hold on to it, but it doesn't look like it. There's just so many units coming in here. Yeah. Unfortunate. Friendly fire from that grenade. I was like, did the captain get a grenade somehow? I was so confused with what happened there. It's his own grenade though. This could be a crush situation from the Panther. Doesn't go for it though. Into upgrading. Redeployed the Sturm officer. Didn't even notice it died. I must have missed that. And I apologize.
Group ready.
Okay, T-34-85 in the build. Or did he use it to crew the weapon? That's what he did. He lost it crewing the 50 cal. Okay, that makes a bit more sense. Not worth. I mean, he had other squads nearby that could have picked it up without costing himself one. But here we go. T-34-85 on the field. Should be decent against Panzer IV at least. Major up from Le Magicien. Still quite far away from the Pershing though. Rebuilding the 50. But, you know, as I said, the Panther not that damaging against infantry. So he's got to be happy he's not getting bleed too hard. And, okay, bit of a move here from SpongeCOH coming across to assist his teammate. Had a good timing as well. As a T-gun was under a bit of pressure. Could even get the decoy on this Raketten with a lucky T-34 shot here. Does not get it. Panzer IV's coming across now as well. A late retreat on the machine gun. But this T-34 is not getting the shots off. Throwing AT nades. Where are the PTRSs? He's trying to go in for a sticky satchel, but easy kite there for Unbalanced. And it's nothing done with the penals. You know, not that likely to pin the Panzer IV frontally, but might as well go for a shot and try run forwards for the satchel while the PTRSs are reloading anyway. Blitzing in with the heat shells. And that was a clean move from Unbalanced. Knocks out the T-34-85. Ouch. Not good for the Allies at all. Good news is that somehow they're ahead on the victory points right now, so got some time to come back. SpongeCOH, of course, heading on for penals, does not have a tier 2 down, so can't build a ZIS. So it's going to be very tough for him. Does not have anti-tank grenades either. Wouldn't really expect him to with just one conscript, but can't get the snare off. Okay, satchel. Doesn't quite do enough to knock out the 223. Now Panzer IV looking for a squad wipe. Staying as welcome there again. Final tech truck coming in for Unbalanced, so it looks like it's going to be a King Tiger stall from here, which I think, given how the game's going, is probably the right call. Got some breathing room stall for that. Should be easy closing the show. You have the Sturmvik in this commander, which is pretty good. Doesn't dodge the artillery dropping down here. Actually, the scats are quite bad. So It's back into fuel cache mode and already started the manpower stall. The ISG get a squad wipe? Maybe it was interrupting a mine planting. Got the sweepers out. Not under too much of a threat against US forces, but does have rifleman field defenses in this commander. Scripts with the PPSH trying to hide around this corner, but the Panzer Force found them. He needs to get out of here, honestly. The Panzer IV here, it's just not going to work. Oh, hit that mine there finally. PTRSs are nearby. A couple shots in, but with the two overs, not really going to be able to get the kill. So he's going to try to chase through the gap for one more volley of PTRS fire. Going for a fresh PPSH conscript as well. Neutralized in the center with the penals. Ooh, nasty shot from the P4 it looks like. Conscript should survive.
Enemy forces are capturing our supplies.
AT gun lining up here. AP rounds equipped.
We're losing a capture point.
This is the follow-up shot. Okay, rebuild on the T-34-85. Still do worry that once Unbalanced, pretty close to that King Tiger, once that arrives, SpongeCOH is not going to have a good answer to it at all. Still way off in terms of fuel for an SU-85 next. There we go, they're going to trade a little bit. Good getting back up from Unbalanced. TRS is coming around the corner. There's a mine down here. Maybe try and bait him in. Oh, got a sticky satchel off through the tree line. With the machine gun preventing the PTRSs from being able to polish that off. 85 had to back away from the rotating Panther as well, so unfortunately it was a good attempt by SpongeCOH, but doesn't amount to much. Ooh, overs go down for Unbalanced though while he's busy microing the P4. Mustn't be paying attention. Bit of friendly fire from that artillery. Not too punishing, right? I sneak around this again, but it just keeps getting shut down. The rest on the fuel has not been working out. And here we go. Jagdtiger out for David. King Tiger is not going to be too far behind. So it's about to get a lot hard for the allies. The Magician finally got the Pershing out though now as well. And maybe there's enough room for the Pershing to play evasively, avoid the Jagdtiger, just absolutely blasting it. Still has this re-echelon alive as well with Vet 2, so good repair rates on the Pershing on offer as well. Let's see if you can get some squad wipes. He's rolling up. Probably going to need to pick up a second anti-tank gun next, Magician. Shot there from the Pershing, but the Jagdtiger returning fire. King Tiger's rolling up to the right. Cap opened up though by the T-34. Pressuring this machine gun, gonna force it away. Runs out of steam himself. Pershing coming back in. Jagdtiger misses a shot. Fortunate. TRS action. 234's going to back away. Oh boy. Oh, close call. Lieutenant surviving. Oh, I spoke too soon. How did that go down all the way back there? Unbelievable. Unfortunate. It must have been that stolen bar. Just must have lit him up with a full accuracy burst. Okay, well, he just threw away that Fusilier. Don't know what that was all about. He's got AFK. Feels like he just went AFK or had like a big lag spike or something. Two squads just completely thrown away there. Unfortunate for the Axis, and that's gonna let the Allies back in this game. SpongeCOH desperately needs the fuel for the Su-85. Rebuilding into some overs now, David. Might be a decent time for Unbalanced to switch off fuel boosting. Go to muni boosting instead. Does have the walking Stuka recharge bulletin, but doesn't have the population spare to go for a walking Stuka. Okay, good move out to the side by Le Magicien. The Axis do still seem to be struggling to hold on to the victory points. Oh. Close, just about got away. Get two on those overs now, so they've got that big accuracy boost. King Tiger so far has done almost nothing, been used very passively. Reluctant to extend with it. So it's allowed SpongeCOH to get something going. He went for a Katyusha though instead of an Su-85. That's a terrible decision. Try to sneak around the corner with a sticky satchel. That's enough for an engine crit. Doesn't have the firepower to finish this off, and if he chases he might run into this mine as well. Trying to go head to head against the King Tiger even with the damage index is not a good idea. Got some lucky pins, but now so low on health, maybe the Panzer IV could rotate and kill him. I was thinking about it, but some clumsy pathfinding. Oh, he hits the mine. Lucky break for that T-34. Easily could have gone down there. It's a bit of pathfinding if he just like manually drove forwards, like down here and then across this way. Would have been good. 9 kills so far for the Pershing, so that's going pretty well. Feels like this Panther hasn't really been keeping it in check too well. Still hasn't squeezed out a second AT gun, but somehow fending David's forces away here. Shoot out the back, going for the King Tiger. KT popped emergency repairs though. Doesn't have the engine crit anymore. Not under too much pressure. Look at the KD. Oh, it hasn't really improved for SpongeCOH. The Magician, though, seems to be trading quite well as of late. Coming out this way, might hear it in the fog. Allies camping in the middle. HE barrage from the Jagdtiger. Here come the bar rifleman. Looks like this one freshly rebuilt by Le Magicien. Suppression kicking in there. Pushing into the middle as well. Force coming for it, but not a good engagement for the Panzer IV. Still needs more repairs on the T-34 out the back. Okay, SpongeCOH did side tick. Finally got his this on the field. Still think the S285 and COH2 was the much better option. This can of course be forced to move by the coordinated barrage on the King Tiger. So it's not hard countered by it by any means. Branch out to the side, but the King Tiger's camping out that victory point. Just going for the middle next. He's getting aggressive with these PTRSs, looking for these sticky satchels. He just keeps coming out to the side and he keeps getting blasted by the King Tiger. The Jagdtiger coming in, Panzer IV as well. See, he was thinking about going for a move there, but it was a little bit too slow to react. Finds the Raketen. Oh. Okay, loiter brought in by SpongeCOH. If it targets the Raketen, we'll get the decoy on it. Yep. The Major providing sight could push up with the AT gun here, maybe knock this out before it gets recovered. Katyusha, what is that targeting? Not a very good Katyusha. 50 cal covering the corner there as well. Triple cap against the Allies. Loiter's doing well, activated the AA mode with this flak base. Okay, now David does as well. A little bit slow to react. Raketen's still on the ground. Four's up here next. One plane shot down. Shot the second aisle too. Seemed like it wasn't locking on for some reason. Is this doing big damage? Panzer IV, 37 kills, by the way. It's done very well. It's large part of the reason why SpongeCOH's KD is so horrendous. 17 on that 223 as well. That had a good run. Pushing came out to the side though, forced away the 50 cal. The cap is open down the side. Clock is stopped at the moment. I am disappointed that the Magician didn't do anything about this decrewed Raketen. Still up here, and now recovered. Had a good 2 minutes or so there to actually do something about it. Good Raketen positioning by Unbalanced though. 50 cal covering the middle. Skate away to safety with that. Okay, Pershing rolling in. It's the D-crew. Is he going to try wipe the weapon next? Oh, Pershing taking a big shot from the Jagdtiger. Decides to back away. Don't really need these shells. I suppose the extra reload could help a little bit. Those shot blockers. Jackson rolling in here, getting a shot off. Hoffman.
Capture point is under attack.
Middle mouse button. Sometimes in Company of Heroes too. It's a little bit unpredictable. Move your camera around. Ooh, okay, good firepower there from the Pershing.
The enemy is overrunning one
Feels
of our
like these
capture
tanks of David out of action for a long time whenever they take damage. Maybe he should put down his final tech truck to get the mechanized repairs going as well. So there's a little bit of room in his pop cap as well. Squeezing maybe one more unit. Feels like maybe the Axis should have been a little bit more dominant during this phase. Now the allies themselves are starting to build up to very high population armies. Second ZIS in the mix now for SpongeCOH. Artillery dropped down there by the King Tiger. Penals not going to get the sticky satchel off. Retreating through the artillery, not. There's off in time. No attack ground action there from the ZIS. Okay, multi-pronged attack. She doesn't know which way to face. Trades here from the 85. Then the King Tiger gets in range. Runs out of momentum down here with the machine gun kicking in with suppression. Yeah, Tiger getting repaired.
Squad, get ready. A capture point is being
Look at this. Look at this territory control right now for the Allies. Okay, Katyusha on the MG. Decent attempt, just about got it. Probably the best Katyusha of the match so far. He's going to go for a second one. Second Katyusha, okay. Still think it's a little bit risky. Oh, King Tiger Panzer IV, that's hard to handle with just 2 AT guns. Luckily though, no walking Stuka to counter the ZIS, so that's helped things out a lot. One more. Oh. That's cool, nearly loses that penal there. The 3 overs charging in, pressuring the ZIS. T-34 keeps it safe though. Capping out on the edge during all this. King Tiger's repaired back up. They're just so clumped up, that could be a nasty shot. Katyusha into the middle. A lot of scatter though. Not hitting too much. Strip's going to hit the dirt mode. Let's leave him immobile. Protect them a little bit though. Able to get the cap off. He drops the loiter down on this side. That's a curious move. Should target the stern pyros though. This is down here as well to continue providing sight. Oh, no dodge. Big grenade from the overs. Just out the back. Off target though. Takes him to Vet 1. He's been doing well. So is the Pershing. He's got a second Jackson in the queue. Doesn't quite have the room in his army for it. Dino's charging in here for a satchel. And there it goes. Jagdtiger going to get engine critted. Jackson's rolling in. So is the T-34-85. This is looking good. The penals though going down over here. AP rounds from the Jackson. And there goes the Jagdtiger. Penals just about satchel off cooldown. T-34 in some trouble. Oh! What was that? Was that a Faust finishing it off there? Might have escaped otherwise. Penals. Oh, they get the Panzer IV. Panther's extremely low as well. Really good move here from the Allies. Gets the sticky satchel off on the King Tiger, and now that's in front of the ZIS getting blasted. 2 ZIS, in fact. This one at Vet 3 now. This King Tiger's in major trouble. Oh boy, the King Tiger's gonna fall. Doesn't have munitions for the artillery. Oh, bounce and then smoke. Incendiary grenades. ZIS gonna go down. No attack ground action. Oh, heartbreaker for the Allies. If they knocked out that King Tiger, it might have been a GG situation. Finishes off that Decru Raketin though, that's a good idea. was tough to stop. 6 machine gun up, but they duck behind the building. Got the Sturm officer there as well, providing vision. Force retreat on the machine gun, that's a good idea. And here we go. Pushing healthy again already. Fast repairs on that. Managed to squeeze out the second Jackson as well. So that King Tiger could have a bit of trouble against double Jackson Pershing. Panther gonna come in from Unbalanced after losing the P4. There's a friendly fire there from the Pershing. Whoops. Didn't count. Double Jackson's rolling in. This Panther's got to be careful. Surprised he had vision there. I was looking at seeing if he popped take aim. Didn't look like it. This could be a decoy on the Raketen. Yeah, great hit from the Pershing. Crew grenade out as well. A little bit greedy leaving that Raketen there in front of a Pershing. That thing can slap pretty hard given the opportunity. I'll try throw a satchel here. It looks like it's going to work. No.
Brave infantry have made the ultimate sacrifice. The enemy is encroaching on our territory. The enemy has 75
Couldn't have gone much worse there, honestly.
suited for command.
But luckily, Allies riding high, in a dominant position. King Tiger having a hell of a time at the moment, really getting boxed out by the massive amounts of anti-tank the Allies have. Those repair units gone. But they're coming in, trying to get a move going. Not unprioritized vehicles though, so kind of wasted its first shot. Yes. Sticky satchel. Here comes the Katyusha again. 4 kills on this one, 10 on the other. 10's a respectable number. A lot of mines here, so he's making the right choice not to chase. Comes to take aim again. Panther's backed off. Without a Raketen, terrible for David over here. He's saving for the Jagdtiger though. That could allow him to make a comeback. Up the PTRS there. It's got enough as anti-infantry, but you know, might help against the Jackson, maybe.
Ready for action.
Especially once you got the Jagdtiger, since that does not quite enough damage. PTRS damage could bring things into like a two-shot range, right? Two Jagdtiger shots plus a PTRS shot will be a kill on a Jackson. So it could actually work out in this particular instance. I'll wait until that Jagdtiger's here before making this move though. Boxed out like crazy from the center of the axis. There's this barrage here as well. King Tiger coming across. Slow to react to that. Doubles this barrage in fact. Gets wiped. Here comes the Jagdtiger. Surprised it didn't have an angle on the Pershing just then. Okay, there it goes now. Jacksons. They're coming forwards, but they think twice. Oh, Sticky Satchel coming in on the King Tiger. It is enough just for the engine crit as well. Katyusha into the center has to give up the cap. Axis getting very low on victory points. Forced retreat on the side though. Gonna go for the far edge cap. Gotta be worried about the Pershing. Good reaction from Le Magician. Immediately the Pershing heading over there. This is maybe a situation where you would have the Panther waiting around this corner. Get a couple shots in. Panther usage from David has been underwhelming. He's not got the most out of that. Oh, and the Magician not paying attention up here though. That's wipe for wipe at least. Chusha are boxing the Axis off the middle time and time again. Good damage on the AT gun. Could get the decro on it here. Oh, look at how fast they decrewed it. Crazy. Those double vetted obers not to be messed with. Coming back across now though. Kills it off. Interesting. That would have been good against the Jagdtiger. I don't think I'd be doing that personally. Nasty white there from the King Tiger. Trying to get in range for a sticky satchel. Not happening. Here comes the walking stupid now. Not a very clean shot. Decent dodge from SpongeCOH as well. Jackson's gone for a bit of a move. Doesn't work out well for him though. Jagdtiger shutting that down. One kill for that first walking Stuka. Focused on the victory points. It's the allies who are on the train at the moment though. The smoke actually working out well against the Zis. So far, SpongeCOH hasn't shown strong attack bound work. Ooh, might be suicide here. No, gets away. Machine gun doing well though. Echelon, where are they going? Pushing over here now. 42 kills, respectable. How's the King Tiger doing? 21 by comparison. Remember, they did hit the field at roughly the same time. Am I getting that mixed up? I don't think so. He didn't lose the King Tiger, did he? Maybe he did. Damage on the King Tiger. Man, I was confused what that grenade was initially as a Pershing crew grenade. They're still going after this King Tiger. Uh-oh. Oh, Pershing bounced the King Tiger. Does not bounce the Panther coming in from the side though. He's going hunting with the Jackson, but so many units to shoot at. Prioritized vehicles not working out. Here comes in with the other Jackson, King Tiger. Frontal armor. Oh, it's just enough damage. Both Jacksons going down in that move though. Allies pressuring the victory points amongst all this. The conscripts lose out on this edge. T-34 doing some circle strafe action. Doubles this, lighting up the Panther, and that goes down. So does the T-34 though. A lot of trading. Looks like the allies coming out worse for wear. Way down in population now.
We are now down to 25 points.
And here come the swarms of Axis infantry. The AT guns in a compromised position. Maybe a sticky satchel off on the Panther. Not to what end? The Katyushas coming down, but not really hitting too much. Okay, there we go. It's going to keep the Zis safe at least. Take a Stern Tiger from Unbalanced. 21 points for the Axis, but they're not out of this yet. They are in a good position right now in terms of army. I'm going to try and dodge Stern Tiger. Pushing out of the circle. There's this. Getting a few shots in. Too early on the 18 nade. No engine crit. Jackson coming in though. StormTiger's going to go for the AT gun. Hoffman coming in from the side. Dodges. Stuns the Jackson at least. Slows down the damage. If the Jackson managed to rattle off 2 extra shots here instead of being stunned, that could have been a completely different situation. But here comes the loiter from SpongeCOH. Recruits the Zis. StormTiger now on 1 shot, looks like. And the loiter working out very well. There goes the StormTiger. This loiter is huge for the allies right now in the middle, because they are way down on army. Chusha into the center next. Oh! Oh, wow. Really good hits.
The enemy has silenced one of our anti-tank guns.
T-gun does get decrewed, but doesn't matter too much. The Axis are out on the far edge with the rebuilt Sturm officer. Has he forgotten about this re-echelon? It's been over here for ages and ages. There's T-34 now for SpongeCOH. Loiter doing a lot of damage. Captain wins on the edge. Machine gun now covering this victory point. The allies in the middle though. Oh! So they might have been able to get the decap there, not quite. The allies still have some points to work with though. They're not in dire straits yet. This could be a decent time to pop the tracking here on the AT gun as well. Extra sight range against the Jagdtiger. Kitten coming in from the side. Rebuilt Pershing, and those Obers didn't stand a chance. Chusha combining up with the Pershing there for some big damage. Go for the edge. He's got hit the dirt. So even though he's taking a lot of damage from that machine gun, he's able to resist the suppression. Demons go down to the walking Stuka though. Good shot there. Light cover combined up with hit the dirt. He's able to get the cap off in front of the machine gun. Well done there, SpongeCOH. Grenade in. Just locking down the middle, but they are losing some points from the edge. Up to just 14 now. Going for the far side. Forced retreat, but the re-echelon have been remembered, and I think they can win with the debuff from forced retreat. Interesting to see who comes out on top there. Time for a bit of volley fire action, maybe. Probably wouldn't work actually, but Echelon do win. Loitering from SpongeCOH again, and it wipes an over. That's huge. Axis have lost a lot of their infantry in the last few, Katyusha barrages and loiters. G on the ground now as well. Big damage on the Jagdtiger. Cluster grenade in, decent idea. Building shields a lot of damage from the loiter actually. Ooh, picked up the PTRS. LMG I can understand, PTRS maybe not such a good idea. And then here the Axis, they're desperate, 8 points remaining. The allies are standing strong. go down.
Lost an infantry unit. They got
4
wiped
points
out.
here. They get them neutralized at 3. Everything's surviving for the Axis though. They're hanging on at 3. AT guns lighting up the JT. Tama holding strong though. Pushing in for the P4 next. A high vet out the back there. Got that reload. Axis capping on the far edge though with the officer. Still at 3. Pershing's heading out that direction. Still needs some repairs, but
Jagdtiger ready.
so do a lot of the Axis tanks as well. They're out of action for quite some time. 221 over here for a bit of extra firepower. It's a pretty good idea. Do think if Unbalanced did switch over to Muni or just like a standard territory with the resource boost, they had a bit more Muni to play with in the late game. Yeah. After the King Tiger came out, didn't really need the resource boost on fuel anymore, I think. Panther versus Pershing. Pershing, what's it doing here? Wiggling its hips. Jackson's coming in from the side. The Panther misses the kill shot. Wow. Very lucky that both of those survived, really. Captain wins the fight for the corner. T-34 coming out this direction. He hit that 1 here as well. So once he clears his units off, he can go for secure mode.
Heavy armor has been lost.
Yeah, Tiger's coming in here. Desperate to find the Pershing, but can't spot it. And there we go. Allies actually take it. They had the center. They had the left. GG. Good match. Yeah, Allies getting off to a bit of a rough start there. Just the infantry trade's not so good. Maybe the build order's a little bit questionable. But, you know, some solid late game action. Katyushas, yeah, I think SU-85 was the better choice against the King Tiger at the time. But I feel like the King Tiger didn't really get to stretch its wings this game. Didn't really do that much. You know, oftentimes we'd see this King Tigers with like 50-ish kills in a similar time span. This one had like 20. I don't know. And yeah, I think the Panther usage from David was not quite on point. Maybe the support play wasn't quite there with a few moves. That first Pershing did a lot of work. Really good from the Magician. He was making some good moves with the double Jackson AT gun combo through the middle, making it very hard for the Axis. But yeah, a few swings back and forth. It looked like the Axis were going to come out on top after that mass dive after the King Tiger out the back there, but then the artillery just started slapping, wiping squad after squad. Got them back in the game. GG. Well, anyway, guys, wrap on that. If you like good game to be cast by me, details are in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye and good luck.